From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yeah, hoes, what's up?
I love your greetings, man. I know some might find it offensive. I know
not
some
offensive if I call you guys hoes.
No, I know some people might even object to that. But I am in the world of where I love it when somebody I love calls me a hoe.
Well, is it offensive if it's true?
Whoa, hey now.
What
That
is
is
big
not
talk?
in
You
the
said-
spirit of what we're talking about
Also,
here.
stop trying to play, Maury. Stop flexing.
Oh, my God.
Got nothing. You got nothing.
You got nothing. I know you got nothing. You got nothing.
I got everything if you don't call me out.
I don't. Most people I don't call by their name. I'm just realizing that now. Most people I don't call by their name.
What do you say? Just like, dude.
I call my brother, right? I call
say?
most people brother, just because I don't remember names.
Right. Hey, brother.
I ran into a guy that we work with at the grocery store a couple of weeks ago, and for the first 5 minutes I was talking to him, I thought he was a fan.
You know, it's the funniest around here,
Right.
when we'll be like in a meeting, right?
Yeah.
With someone in a different department who's worked here for years and who we've talked to multiple times.
Yeah.
And the following day or a couple of days later, someone will bring up that person's name that we were in the meeting with. And the name had been said like multiple times in the meeting.
Yeah.
And then Roz, a couple of days later, someone will bring up that person's name and Roz will be like, who's that again?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, we just met with them for 45 minutes.
Yeah, no idea. So, but I screwed it up though, right? Like it was on me. I screwed it up because first of all, if I'm out in the wild, okay, and I run into somebody that we work with, right? Mm-hmm. I need people to look the way I'm used to seeing them look, being in the environment that I'm used to seeing them in, right? Like if I saw them in the office, I would know that we work together and everything else. Obviously, they're in the building, but whatever, right? But when I see somebody out in the wild and they're wearing shorts and a ball cap, right? I've never seen them like that.
Don't you recognize their eyes, their lips?
Their lips? Their face?
No. That's what I meant, face.
No. So anyway, I screwed it up so bad, right? It was like...
Did they know that you didn't know who they were?
Almost out of the conversation, right? Yeah. I was almost like out. It was a great conversation. The guy was real nice, but obviously I realize now because we work together, right? So I'm there and he's like, hey, you shop here? And I was like, yeah, man. And he goes, you live close? I'm like, yeah, I just live up the street. And I was like, you? And he's like, yeah, I just live like right around the corner. And then we just started talking about the neighborhood, and we were having like a real great conversation about the neighborhood, like a couple of laughs, and I think he was enjoying himself and I was enjoying myself. And at that point at the end of the conversation, we could have gone our separate ways, and he would have never have known, and I would have never have known, and everything else.
So
but at the end of the conversation, as it started to die down, I put my hand out and I went, hey, I'm Roz.
No.
Yeah. And he went, I know. We work together.
Oh, face palm moment.
And then I was like, yeah, of course.
Okay.
And then
what?
And then we just started talking about people that we work with. Like it was no big deal.
No.
Do you remember his name now? What's his name?
I don't remember.
Oh.
You don't even remember?
It was...
Can I ask?
No. Ask who? Me?
Because
he's not going to know?
I
don't
Was it
remember.
Ryan? Did you see Ryan?
No.
Is it Matt?
Is it Rick?
What does Matt look like?
Matt, I think you ran into Matt.
Yeah?
Because I ran into Matt at your grocery store.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's go with Matt then. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like, awesome dude. And now I know. We had a great conversation afterwards, right? Talked a lot of stuff about like podcasting and the show and the bosses and like everything else, right? Like as soon as I realized it was him, I realized I like him.
It was who?
Matt, right? But as soon as
You can't even say it with confidence.
no, and then he introduced me to his girlfriend and like all the stuff. But as soon as I realized it was him, I'm like, oh, I like you, right? Like I've had conversations with you before, and then we had a great conversation. Like it worked out well in the end,
Man,
right?
Matt is like super senior in this company.
Okay, listen, okay, bro.
We're doomed.
We've sat in so many meetings with him.
I know, but he was wearing shorts,
Yo, Matt, start wearing shorts to work,
right?
bro.
He was wearing shorts.
When have you looked under the conference room table?
How am I supposed to recognize a coworker in shorts? Right? It's impossible. Nobody can do it.
Yeah, man, Matt been here for years.
No, I like
He's worked so hard for us.
Oh my
Stare at
God.
his face.
Okay, bro,
Yeah.
like ball cap too, right? Like, come on. I need to see the hair.
Let me go ahead and take mine off.
Right?
Just in
Shut
case.
up. No. But I'm going to say, okay, at the end, it was great, right? I realized, oh my God, I like you. And then we had a wonderful
And
conversation.
then you went, hey, I'm Roz.
And no, this was after I screwed that up. And then we walked around 5 aisles of the grocery store together because I felt terrible.
And that was again with who?
With Matt.
Love Matt. Great guy.
Great guy.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Father's Day this weekend.
It is. And you can apparently a fish with no license this weekend. That's what I heard.
What?
Yeah, because you need a license to fish, right?
You do?
But for Father's Day weekend, they'll let you fish with no license.
Anywhere you want.
I think so. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
catch and bring home.
Yeah.
Have you ever caught a fish?
Me? Yes.
Oh my God, I never have.
Oh my God. How have you never? Have you ever fished?
No.
Well, 'cause that's why you've never caught a fish.
Oh my God.
No,
bro.
I mean, I should have started with that sentence. Like, I don't even know how to cast a thing.
Yeah. What is
What
it
is
called?
that thing called?
Yeah.
The lure.
No, but what is the thing you hold in your hand with both hands?
Oh,
it's
the
round.
rod.
The rod, right? So you've
Not surprised you never held one.
Wow.
Damn.
Dude. Okay.
What?
Okay,
We're talking about fishing, bro.
No.
Was your dad ever a fisher? Like
A fisher? I got
Sorry.
working with a bunch of kids who grew up in the city here. A fisher.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
You know what a fisher is? Google it right now.
Oh,
Google
no,
what
I
a
don't
fisher
need
is.
to.
No, Google what a fisher is. Mocha? What is a fisher? Yeah, Google what that is.
Mammal native to North America,
No,
forest dwelling creature.
A fisher, not a fish.
No, fisher. And it looks like a little bear. A fisher?
Yeah.
Is it an animal?
No. Keep going down. Keep going down.
Fisher cat. Species profile, Alaska Department of Fish and Game.
No. Okay. Do this. When you have a fisher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When
Google that.
you have a...
Yeah. I think it's spelled differently though, more.
It is.
Damn it.
When you... Oh, do you mean this? Oh.
Oh, what's that? What's that? Read that description.
I won't read the first part, but it has to do with constipation and straining.
Yeah. And then what happens?
Fisher.
Yeah, exactly.
It hurts like hell.
Yeah.
Okay. Was your father, Jim and Maurie, into fishing? Or was he ever a fisherman back in the day?
He was.
He was.
Oh, and he
Yes.
never took you?
No.
Oh.
No, because once I was born, he was, at the parties and whatnot.
So he had all his fun before he had a child? Wow. Damn. Hey, because you and Matthew don't have kids, but you guys treat that stupid dog like your child. Dog parents.
Yeah.
Dan and Andy?
Sorry, parents.
Yeah. Our fur baby.
Do you guys do? Oh, there is nothing. The term fur baby almost drives me more crazy than man cave.
Good to know.
Almost drives
Good to
me more
know.
crazy. So do you guys do anything for Father's Day?
Oh, absolutely. No, we absolutely do.
What do you do? What's
So
the plan?
yes. Why don't you say something?
No, we do. For sure. What do you guys do for Father's Day for each other? Because you're parents.
No, we treat Andy like we gift Andy all of the stuff. Like
Why do you gift your child? Why do you gift? That's not how Father's Day works.
I know, but it's not like he's going to give us anything.
What do you
But why don't either of you buy something for the other person and then say it's from...
Yes.
Oh, that's
Damn
a
it,
better
Andy.
idea. Usually we treat Andy. We give him breakfast in bed.
You guys on Father's Day both just wake up disappointed because the dog didn't do anything? Yeah. Oh my God. What do you do for your dad?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I gave him a Father's Day present already. I got him 2 Hawaiian shirts for his vacation coming up.
There we go. That's how, That's how you
and
do
he
Father's
modeled
Day.
them and loved them.
That's how you do Father's
They
Day.
have palm trees on them.
Yeah, that's great. What do you
Oh,
do?
and a bottle of barbecue sauce.
Oh, nice. You guys should go fishing. I would really like for you guys to go fishing this weekend. I think it would be really
Why don't you
spectacular.
suggest that to Frank?
I would love to go fishing
You
with
should.
my dad.
Why don't
Yeah.
you suggest it then?
Yeah, I mean, he is a fisher.
Would you know what to do if you caught a fish, Maurie?
I would scream and throw it back in the water.
That's why you have to go fishing.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Guys, I went to ChatGPT to write a story again.
Oh, no.
Wedding
Okay.
season, right?
Okay.
And I said to ChatGPT, write a story about a wedding between Roz and Katherine.
Oh.
Roz doesn't really like hanging out with people and would like for the event to wrap up pretty quickly so he could be home early. Roz claims to have 2 friends named Carl and Frank, although no one has ever seen them and there are no photos of the 3 of them.
Wow.
Some people actually think that Mocha is Roz's best friend, even though Roz doesn't like to admit it. Also, Maurie has to work his way into the wedding as he doesn't have an invite yet.
Okay.
That's the information I gave ChatGPT.
Oh, I thought that was the story.
Yeah,
No.
okay.
Here's what ChatGPT said back. Roz paced nervously in his apartment, wearing a suit that felt incredibly uncomfortable. Today was the day of his wedding to Katherine, the love of his life. Despite his excitement, Roz couldn't shake his usual aversion to social events, and the thought of being surrounded by people for an entire day made him anxious.
Okay.
Roz had always been a bit of a recluse, preferring the quiet solitude of his home and the company of his 2 imaginary friends, Carl and Frank.
Come on.
He often mentioned them in conversations, claiming they were his closest companions, but nobody had ever seen them or found any evidence of their existence. Roz's friends and family thought it was just a quirk of his eccentric personality. Mocha, Roz's loyal canine companion, was always by his side, and some people even suspected that Mocha was his true best friend, although Roz never admitted it.
Wow.
As the time drew nearer for the wedding, Roz couldn't help but hope that the event would be over quickly. He didn't want to offend Katherine or her family, but he longed to retreat to the comfort of his own familiar surroundings. He had spoken to Katherine about his preferences, and she understood his introverted nature. She had assured him that she would do her best to keep the ceremony and reception as brief as possible. Meanwhile, outside of Roz's apartment, Maurie was desperately trying to find a way into the wedding. Maurie was an old acquaintance of Roz's, and despite not receiving an invitation, he was determined to attend the ceremony. He knew how much Roz valued his privacy and didn't want to impose, but he couldn't bear the thought of missing his friend's special day.
Wow.
Maurie had tried calling Roz multiple times, but each call went unanswered.
Sounds like reality.
He had even gone to the wedding venue earlier, only to be turned away at the entrance.
Wow.
Undeterred, Maurie had decided to take matters into his own hands. He had managed to find a discreet entrance to the wedding venue and was determined to slip in unnoticed. Inside the beautifully decorated venue, the guests had started to arrive. Katherine, radiant in her wedding gown, greeted the attendees with a warm smile. Roz stood beside her, his nerves visible, but his love for Katherine shining through. They exchanged glances, and Roz's anxiety began to fade.
Oh.
As the ceremony began, Roz couldn't help but feel a wave of happiness wash over him. Surrounded by friends and family, he felt a sense of belonging he had never experienced before.
Oh.
He looked around, noticing the smiling faces and loved ones and acquaintances all gathered to celebrate their union. Just as the ceremony was about to conclude, Maurie managed to slip through the entrance and quietly find a seat at the back. He watched intently as Roz and Katherine exchanged vows, his heart filled with joy for his friend.
Wow.
After the ceremony, as the guests moved to the reception area...
By the way, pause for 1 second.
What?
This is ChatGPT, by the way, okay?
This is ChatGPT writing a story about Roz and Katherine's
you.
wedding.
Sounds very much like reality.
After the ceremony, as the guests moved to the reception area, Roz caught a glimpse of Maurie sitting alone in the corner. A mix of surprise and delight filled his eyes. He approached Maurie with a wide smile and pulled him into a warm embrace. Thank you for coming, Maurie, Roz said genuinely. I'm glad you could make it. Maurie, caught off guard by Roz's unexpected display of affection, grinned and replied, "Wouldn't have missed it for the world, buddy." Throughout the evening, okay, here's how you know the AI hasn't been perfected yet, okay?
Yeah.
Because here's what ChatGPT said.
Yeah.
When I asked her to write a story about Roz and Katherine's wedding that, damn it, Maurie's not invited to yet. Throughout the evening, Roz and Maurie spent time catching up, reminiscing about old times and sharing laughs. Maurie's presence brought a sense of familiarity and comfort to Roz amidst the bustling celebration. As the night wore on, Roz found himself truly enjoying the company of his friends and family. His initial desire for a quick wedding had transformed into a genuine appreciation for the warmth and love surrounding him. At the end of the night, as the guests bid their farewells, Roz and Katherine retreated to their quiet haven, with the memories of their special day still fresh.
Wow.
And where was Maurie?
God, this is what wedding's off. Wedding's off.
Sorry, Katherine.
What about our embrace?
No, wedding is off.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Well, it's the wedding of the century, the most talked about in Canada from coast to coast.
Stop it.
Finally, the union between Roz Weston and his girlfriend Katherine.
Yes. Yes. Beautiful.
Right?
Thank
Like, what
you.
the hell took so long is the number one
What
question.
the hell? Like, what you started like that for?
Like, you don't get that question.
I don't.
Never mind. Strike that from the record, everybody.
I don't. I don't talk to people.
Okay, so you don't know what they're saying in the streets.
No.
You're good to stay off the streets.
Don't worry about me. I'm Gucci.
Can you please work that into your
I love that he does.
into your wedding speech?
You don't even know how Gucci my wedding speech is going to be.
Okay. So, Shem, you got your invite to the wedding?
I sure did.
Yeah, I got my invite to the wedding.
A long time ago, too.
Yeah. Enough people. Long ago. There is an invite for Dammit Maury.
Mm-hmm.
However, Dammit Maury has yet to receive the invite.
True.
Because much
Damn
like
Canada Post.
in... yeah, let's go with that. Because much like with Ross's memoir that was released almost a year ago, a little bit broken, Dammit Maury had to work his way into the memoir.
Yeah.
And he made it into the memoir.
He did.
Congratulations, Dammit Maury.
He
did.
So now Dammit
Always
Maury
working my ass off.
has to work his way into the wedding.
And legitimately, too. Like, you can't scheme. You know what I mean?
Well,
right?
why not?
I don't know.
Like, if I make it in, I made it in.
So one of the ideas that Maury had last week
Which
was
was a brilliant idea.
he was just going to start calling every single catering company
Right.
and try to get a job working for them, hoping that one of the weddings that they were working at would be that of Roz and Katherine.
That sounds like a lot of work.
I get paid to be there.
So Maury called a whole bunch
of
of catering companies yesterday to try to get some information.
Okay.
Dammit Maury posed as a photographer, posed as a baker, posed as a wedding singer.
Why didn't you just say you were you looking for work? Well, I guess because you needed info out of them, right?
Yeah, I guess. But I thought that they wouldn't tell me, but they might tell a baker.
Here's how that went.
Jessica Catering.
Hi there. This is Maury calling from, I'm a photographer calling from Shutter Up. I've completely misplaced some notes, and I just wanted to see if you're the caterers for an upcoming wedding. If you can help me out.
Okay, what's the wedding?
It's the wedding of Roz and Katherine.
What's the date?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't have that in front of me. Hello?
I'm just looking through our system. Just give me a moment,
okay.
please.
By the way, what's cooking today?
I'm not sure. I'm not near the kitchen at the moment.
Oh, I was just trying to make some small talk.
Sorry, just give me 1 second to look through the system here. I don't believe we're the caterer you're looking for. I don't have any clients by that name.
Okay, I apologize. Thank you so much.
Okay, no worries.
Okay,
Thanks.
bye-bye.
Let's try again.
No.
Good morning, Johnson Young. Zoe speaking.
Hi there. Is this Daniel E.T. Daniel?
Yes, it is.
Hi there. My name is Maury. I am a cake baker. Our company is called In Tears. I'll pause for laughter
right.
because isn't that funny? In Tears?
I love it.
Confession time. I am baking a cake for an upcoming wedding, and I can't find the caterer information anywhere, and I'm hoping that it's you guys. If I give you the bride and groom name, can you help me out? And see,
What's their name?
Yeah, so I'm looking up for the wedding of Roz and Katherine.
Do you know when it is?
It's upcoming.
Okay. So what I can do is I can take a look at the system, and then if they are in our system, I can have the planner reach out to you directly.
Okay, very good. Absolutely.
She's smart,
Thank
that
you
girl.
So much. I appreciate
I'm going to give you no info.
No problem, Maurie. Have a great day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Let's try again.
Thank you for calling the Food Dude. Amy speaking.
Hi there, is this the Food Dudes?
Oh my God, I love
it
food
is.
dudes.
Hi there,
so
sorry to
great.
bother you. I'm the lead singer of a wedding band. We're called the Cake Cutters, performing at an upcoming wedding, but you know us rock bands, like I forget everything. And I think you guys are the caterers for the upcoming wedding, and I just wanted to confirm that it is you guys so we can work together on some fun ideas. Can I give you the bride and groom name?
And the location and the date, if you don't mind.
Hey, by the way, can I sing you a quick song so you hear how great we are? Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your lunch. So that's one of the songs I'll sing for. So it's Roz and Katherine. That's the wedding. And it's R-O-Z, Roz, and then Katherine with a K.
Don't fall for it, food
I
dudes.
I don't have
fall
anything
for
in our
it.
system under that. If you can give me more information, with
Last name. So his last name. It's Roz Weston.
You don't have the location.
No.
Yeah, I don't have anything. Like I think they must have organized a planner.
Thank you.
Wow.
Anne speaking.
Hi there. Is this the McEwen Catering?
Yes, it is.
Big fan. I am a wedding photographer, and our company is Film in the Blanks.
Okay, that's a nice name.
You know, I've racked my brain for years coming up with that. I appreciate that you like that. And I'm photographing an upcoming wedding, and I believe you guys are the caterers. I just need to confirm that. If you could look up Roz and Katherine.
Which day is it?
It's coming up very soon.
Oh, well, I need a date for Roz and Katherine. That's just random throwing out. I've got so many things in the...
Yeah.
R-O-Z.
They didn't give
If I
you a
spell
date?
it? No.
No.
What if I spell it?
No, I actually need the date.
Yeah.
Where is the wedding?
I don't know. Okay, so the truth is I'm Roz's producer on the radio, and I really want to go to his wedding, and I have to work my way in. So I'm trying to find who the caterer is so I can maybe work for the caterer.
I'm sorry. I can't get involved in that. That would be confidential.
Yes.
I know, but he won't tell me, and he says I have
Thank you,
to earn my way into
McEwens.
the wedding.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't give confidential stuff out like that anyway.
No.
I have to
Okay.
go. Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Yeah. So no luck.
No.
Also, big up
Wow.
McEwen.
Also,
the people over there.
Pros.
Right?
Mark
Complete
McEwen.
pros.
One of the coolest dudes, man, you'll ever meet. I love that guy
also,
so much.
big up food dudes. I love their food.
Food dudes, same thing. So Maurie still, I was going to say unemployed. You are unemployed in my mind. In my mind. So not yet, eh, More?
A for effort.
I am shocked at how fast people were willing to give up info.
So Daniel Moore, you still got to try to work your way into the wedding.
Damn.
It's going to be such a fun wedding, man.
Oh, yes.
I can't wait.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
What's going on, everybody?
Woo!
Man, I think the weekend really made a mistake with this show.
Oh, the
I
idol.
watched episode 2 last night.
And
Here's the problem. Okay,
Everything.
is that the weekend has not, like, people don't really have a handle on who he is and his personality and everything else because he's so reclusive when it comes to doing press and doing interviews and sort of putting himself out there, and then he claims that he's been playing this character for a long time, all this stuff, right? So nobody has a handle on him. And if he wanted to just get into acting and this part came up and he, somehow had the people in his organization that were like, hey, it's a big HBO show, maybe take the chance. And it's not a good character and, people may not get it, everything else. You could maybe understand that. But when you see what The Weeknd sort of built for himself in this show, when you realize that this was this guy's passion project and they already shot like episodes of this show and then they scrapped it so it could be more of this that you see on Sunday night.
When you say more of this, because I don't watch
More
the show.
of what it is.
More of him in the show and focus more on his character?
Yes,
a little bit more?
that was allegedly part of it, but I'll tell you, because you don't really have a handle on who or what The Weeknd is, this is really the only thing that we've been able to base an opinion on other than his ability to write songs, and it's really affected the way I look at The Weeknd, man.
Really?
Totally.
That this was this guy's passion project.
Do you think this whole thing is just some sort of promotional tool for an album?
No.
I don't know what
Because he does that kind of stuff.
No. No. This was
It's a very expensive promotional tool.
No, they took it to Cannes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
But
no.
people are still watching.
It is.
I think out of curiosity.
It is a colossal mistake.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, if this show came out a year and a half ago, I don't think The Weeknd does the Super Bowl.
Oh no, he does the Super Bowl because of his music.
No. I don't think he does. I don't think
You think
I
that this
don't.
show-
I think if this show was out for a year, I don't think The Weeknd gets asked to do the Super Bowl.
So do you think moving forward, or this show, The Idol, on
It is so
on HBO,
damaging.
you think that it's going to change everybody's opinion and perspective on The Weeknd because
we don't have a perspective on The Weeknd.
Because
That's
for the
the
longest
problem.
time in his career, he refused to do interviews.
Yes.
And it wasn't until I think Billboard gave him the cover story. They were like, listen, we're going to put you on the cover of the magazine.
Yes.
But you have to give us an interview. And after that, it was only a handful.
Yes. So
Right?
like when you say, does it change your perspective? For a lot of people, it's now the only perspective. The only perspective we have is this is the thing that this guy fought so hard to do and the thing that he built for himself.
You don't think people can separate this from his music?
No, because this is his idea.
The show is very uncomfortable to watch and hard to even listen to. Quite honestly, because I think the dialogue is terrible.
Everything.
It's really bad. But I will say this though: there are two sides to The Weeknd. As somebody who's listened to his music for a long time, there's the early Weeknd, which I think this show really speaks to, and then there's the sort of mainstream Blinding Lights Weeknd that we've had for the last couple of years. That Weeknd, the Blinding Lights mainstream Weeknd, I agree with Roz. I think it damages that persona of The Weeknd. But the Weeknd prior to that, the sort of weird druggy music and all that stuff, this role fits that.
But you have to
perfectly.
understand that old Weeknd doesn't exist right now. Nobody knows that old Weeknd.
We've had more of commercial Weeknd
He
than
is
we have.
only me. He's only Blinding Lights Weeknd.
Yeah. So, Shem, just knowing The Weeknd and his music and his, I guess, persona, do you think, is this show in line with what you think he's really like?
I honestly don't know.
What,
I don't know
actor?
him, right? I don't know.
For
It's-
this to be your passion project that you fought so hard to do, this is a guy, this is from the brain of somebody who is so removed from anything logical, so far up his own ass, been sitting around watching porno, listening to people talk about how great he is. It's a twisted view.
Hold on, you
that
talking about the character?
No, I'm talking
show?
about The Weeknd. I'm talking
Oh.
about whoever created this. It's a mistake. It's
Yeah.
a total and complete. This is somebody who has surrounded himself with people who are like you are a god and you can do anything.
You know what's ironic is that that's what they do to Lily Rose Depp's character,
Yes.
right? They say
Yes.
the exact same thing.
Yes.
So does the Weeknd in the show The Idol take away from the rest of the show and like Lily Rose Depp and the storyline? Like,
No.
are you distracted
Yes,
by?
because everybody else in the show
him?
yeah, you are, because he can't act.
Okay.
Right? Like
terrible.
that's the sort of biggest distracting part, is that when he shows up, is that everybody, like Hank Azaria is there, there's good actors on set, right? Like really, really good act. Lily Rose Depp is great.
Like even Troye Sivan is better
He's
than The Weeknd.
fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, Troy, let's not go that far, Maury. Like they're both. But it's
Wow.
if you haven't watched it, I can't. Nah.
Mocha, don't do it.
No, it's not.
After the past 2 weeks, have you guys just?
No, Mocha, don't, especially episode 2, don't do it.
No, it's just like
There's
I
only
don't.
2
I,
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Is Father's Day Sunday?
Yeah, man.
Really? Huh?
What?
What
Always on a Sunday.
is it?
Yep.
Why do you think it's Saturday? Should be Saturday.
They never. What does it matter to you?
Well, he's
you
a
don't have
father.
anything going on with Saturday or Sunday.
I
Your
don't know.
Saturday and Sunday, every single weekend of the year, it looks exactly the same.
Don't judge me. You don't know what I do.
So
I
what's
could
the
have a
diff-
whole list of new things that you don't even know I do on the weekends.
Okay, go. Saturdays
No.
are-
I said I could.
But
you don't know.
But Saturdays.
I feel very attacked today on this show. I don't know what it is.
You're the
what
one
did
that
I
brought it
do? What did I do? No, everything I say.
Answer the question.
I'm just getting ridden hard by all of you guys. Shut up. I got stuff I do.
Okay, like?
Can we change the subject? I'm happy with where Father's Day is. it's perfect.
Do you guys have plans?
It's perfect.
At all? Father's
I
Day,
love
which is on Sunday?
Father's Day, you love being left alone.
Yeah, I like low-key Father's Day. I really do. That's sort of for, I don't like doing sort of big things. And I got a lot of stuff I got to do this weekend. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, my God. Never mind. I got nothing going on this weekend.
Nothing.
I have nothing going on any day.
Okay.
Nothing. My life is very boring.
Because your family might be listening and maybe they have big plans for you. I mean, they know you. Not big plans like to go anywhere, but like,
right.
Just stuff in the comfort of your own home.
Maybe they're going to cook you dinner.
What's that?
Maybe they'll cook you dinner.
No, see, I don't want that. I want to cook.
Yeah.
Right? Like, to me, that's the best way to spend a day, right? Is just like cooking, and I just want to cook it and kick it. That's what I want to do.
That's a
right?
great restaurant name.
That's just it. That's all I want. That's all I want to do. I don't want to do anything extravagant. I don't want to do anything else. I just want to cook it and I want to kick it, and then that's sort of that, right? Like, to me, that's the perfect day with my family.
Shem, what do you guys do?
Well, actually, it's my dad's birthday tomorrow. So we're going to do a whole thing for him. And we always do it. We always combine. Sorry, Dad. Birthday and Father's Day. Father's Day. Yeah, so we always combine.
And then, David Maurie?
I already celebrated Father's Day. I gave him 2 shirts and we recreated an old photo.
You already
do that-
celebrated Father's Day.
But you do that every year, don't you?
What?
Where you recreate a photo?
I've only done that once more, but this time I found another photo of my dad and I being teeny tiny. Well, I was teeny tiny, and we recreated it this year, and I'll post it on the weekend. It's super funny.
So wait a second. You're gonna post a picture of that's what you're doing for your father for Father's Day?
No, but I
Is
already gave
posting
him.
something
I already
on
gave
your,
him
on your
gifts.
social
I gave
media?
him 2 shirts.
Where did you get those shirts?
Winners.
How much did you pay for them?
What difference does it make?
No, how much did you pay for them?
They were like $15 each.
Okay.
But the photo is serving you and not a gift for your dad.
That's not
He
a
doesn't
gift to your
care.
dad.
No, it was to celebrate Father's Day, all encompassing.
No, what are you doing for your father on Father's Day?
I gave him 2 shirts.
2 shirts?
What, I should have gave 3?
What are you doing on Sunday?
Oh, I'll FaceTime him.
FaceTime?
I gotta go back?
Yes.
That's your dad, man.
I know, but like, I already did it. Like, we did it while I was there for my birthday.
So wait a second. You you were there for your birthday and you were like, man, let's just bang out Father's Day now as well?
Yeah, I handed him a gift bag right after I opened my gift.
Maurie was over at his old man's place the other day, right? And when they were there for Maurie's birthday, I guess it was, I don't know, Matthew forgot his wedding ring there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so Maurie drove in crazy traffic. There was an accident on the highway. Maurie drove 2 hours to get to his father's house, hung out for a while, and then drove all the way back home through the incredible traffic just to bring Matthew's wedding ring home, right? Because Matthew needed his ring. He felt naked without it.
Mm-hmm.
And so Maurie won't drive out there on Sunday to see his father for Father's Day.
Because I already did it.
But you will drive out there to pick up something Matthew forgot.
Because he was angry.
Right. But you won't go out on, why didn't you just say to Matthew, I'll just pick it up on Sunday when I go see him for Father's Day?
I don't have an answer for that.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The Roz and Mocha Confessional is open.
Yes. Father's Day edition.
Yes.
Looking forward to this.
The Roz and Mocha Confessional. This is where we get on somebody from the audience. And as Mocha just said, it is Father's Day edition, which means we will be talking to dads, fathers. We'll bring them on, 2 dads, to confess something that they've never said to their family. Not even their kids know. Some deep, dark secret that they swore they would take to the grave. But you come on here, you give it to us, and you leave it up to the audience to vote. So we have 2 dads, 2 stories, 2 confessions, 1 prize, which is an incredible prize.
$250 Metro gift card, and tickets to see Ed Sheeran live in concert in Toronto. We welcome dad number one. Hello, Rishi. How are you? It's Roz and Mocha.
Hello, I'm doing well. How about you guys?
Good, buddy.
Man.
All right, so confess away.
It was a Saturday, guys. It was overcast. You know, as a new Uber driver, I thought I could manage the coffee breaks with the washroom breaks, but I soon realized that it's a lot harder than you think. So I had a cup of tea before I started the day. I'm driving around, picking up people, dropping them off, doing what I do. Had another cup of tea, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to have to hit the washroom pretty soon. But I decided to take some more rides, and the rides just wouldn't stop. And that's when I felt a little bit of panic coming in. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, if I could just get rid of this, finish this one ride, I'm going to make it out to a washroom, and I'm just going to go. The rides just kept coming. I found a gas station.
Yeah.
Eventually, Don Mills and Shepherd, my friends. I ended up at a gas station there, and I said to myself, okay, I'm at the point of no return. Like, this is the farthest I've ever gone with holding it in. And I said, if I could just make it into the gas station, I'll be okay.
Are you talking about the Esso right there, right across from Fairview Mall?
Yes.
Okay,
that one. So I get in, and I'm thinking, okay, I got in. This is good. Everything's fine. I said, can I use the restroom? She said, it's out of service.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It was horrific. I didn't think I could get back into the car. I didn't think I could walk back to the car without peeing myself in the gas station. I did. I made it back to the car, and I sat there, and I saw a garbage bin and outside, and I was thinking, okay, if I can make it there, I'll just go. I don't care. At this point, I need to go.
Yeah.
I didn't make it, guys.
Oh, no. I
sat there.
You messed yourself?
I messed myself, man. It was, like I said, it was a new marker in my life. 52-year-old man sitting in his car, peeing away, free-flowing like there's no tomorrow.
Like just right there in your pants?
In the pants, and they were dry fit pants. And I remember thinking to myself, why aren't they drying? When I was done, I remember thinking, why aren't they drying so fast? And I realized it was the tears of anguish coming down my face, hitting my lap.
Okay.
So you peed yourself in your Uber.
Yourself. Is that the only time you peed yourself?
No.
Oh.
It was about an hour later.
The same day.
I was on my way home, and I was thinking to myself, geez, this happened in my life. I need to accept it. But the feeling came on again, and I was like, I just went. And it was.
I know, but once you break that seal, there's always some left.
Like, it was a full bowl at least, I'm thinking, right? So I'm sitting there downtown. So now I'm downtown. It happened again on Bay Street, guys. I was sitting there.
Okay, Rishi.
My pants were soaked.
Okay.
I was.
Okay,
Stop.
Rishi, we get it. Okay, so Rishi, you are dad number one. Rishi, your confession is that you peed yourself twice in the same day within the same hour. First of all, Rishi, we are going to call you Super Soaker.
Okay, thank you.
We're going to get another dad on, get their confession, and leave it up to the audience, okay?
Well, you know what? It's not really a contest I'm hoping to win, but I kind of want to win. So thank you for your time. And just one shout out to the Uber drivers out there.
Yep.
Their support, guys.
Yep.
Their support.
Yep.
You know what? We all understand, okay? So
I got you. We get it.
Hang on the line, Rishi.
Okay.
Aaron, hello. It's Roz and Mocha. You are next. Go ahead with your confession.
So my confession is I have a 3-year-old at home.
Yep.
And he's a picky eater, as usual. So what I do is I save old McDonald's packaging. So it includes like the box, the wrapper, the Happy Meal box, the whole thing, combo. And I keep like 50 or 100 in the basement. And I make homemade food, and I put him in the box so he thinks it's McDonald's. So
why? Because your kid only likes McDonald's? I mean, what kid doesn't like McDonald's? But
yeah, basically he'll eat. If it's McDonald's, he'll eat it. So I kind of just pretend it's McDonald's. So I kind of go downstairs without him looking, put the food in the box, make him a McTuna, And, and he thinks it's McDonald's.
What other Mc foods have you made for your kid? So you got the McTuna. What else? What's like something that's not like that you would find at McDonald's?
I kind of push it a bit. So I've met him like a McAsparagus. He tries it because he knows he thinks it's for McDonald's. I think I'm pushing it a bit. But
That's a little bit of a stretch.
Name it though. I've done anything.
Wow. Okay.
How about like the McSpaghetti?
No, I haven't tried that. But I even go as far as what I do is like even pretend to leave the house to pretend I went out and got it. I come in the house with the box. Yeah.
Okay. So, Aaron, we're going to call you McLiar. Aaron, you are a dad. Your 3-year-old son, for some ungodly reason, you introduced him to McDonald's at a very young age. And now that's all he eats. So you have hundreds of McDonald's Happy Meal boxes, wrappers, cartons, everything else in the basement. You make food at home and wrap it up in McDonald's wrapping, sometimes even pretending to leave the house to go and get it. And you bring it back in and your 3-year-old enjoys his McTuna sandwich.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. So now we will leave it up to the audience to vote.
Yeah. You got to text into 925-555. Simply 1 or 2. Which dad are you choosing? Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you.
The Roz and Mocha Confessional is open.
Yes.
Welcome to it. Confessional Father's Day edition. Giving away a $250 gift certificate or gift card to Metro, along with concert tickets to see Ed Sheeran live in concert in Toronto.
Mm-hmm. We just talked to 2 dads who are still on hold with us. First, dad number 1 was Rishi, a.k.a. Super Soaker. Here's a little recap of what Rishi had to confess.
You know, as a new Uber driver, I thought I could manage the coffee breaks with the washroom breaks, but I soon realized that it's a lot harder than you think. I didn't make it, guys. I messed myself. 52-year-old man sitting in his car, peeing away, free-flowing like there's no tomorrow.
Rishi's confession, that you have it, was that he peed himself twice in the same day within the same hour while driving Uber. Has never told that story before. And the other dad we had on was Aaron. We called him McLiar.
I have a 3-year-old at home, and he's a picky eater, as usual. So what I do is I save old McDonald's packaging. So it includes like the box, the wrapper, the Happy Meal box, the whole thing, combo. And I keep like 50 or 100 in the basement. And I make homemade food, and I put him in the box so he thinks it's McDonald's. Make him a McTuna, and he thinks it's McDonald's.
That's the best straight up dad move. That again was dad number 2, Aaron, a.k.a. McLiar.
Aaron and Rishi, hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Hello, gentlemen. We left it up to the audience. It was up to them to vote. And whether it was going to be dad number 1, Rishi, Super Soaker, who peed himself twice within the same hour on the same day, or dad number 2, McLiar, Aaron, who recycles McDonald's packaging to give his kid homemade food because the kid only ever eats McDonald's. This was close, dads. Like, this was very, very close.
But we can only have one winner.
By a percentage of 51.6. Today's dad winner is dad number 2, McLiar. Congratulations, Aaron.
Congratulations to you.
Rishi, thank you very much for sharing your story. Happy Father's Day. Don't piss yourself today, okay, bro?
No, I'm glad I didn't win. I would have peed myself anyways.
You're the best.
Have a great day, man.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, McLiar.
Thank you very much.
Hey,
good game.
Aaron, congratulations. For real, you just won a $250 Metro gift card to buy all the snacks and steaks and treats that you need for the perfect Father's Day weekend, plus 2 tickets to see Ed Sheeran at Rogers Center on Saturday.
Wow.
How's that to help kick off your Father's Day weekend?
It's beautiful. Best gift ever.
Right on,
buddy.
man.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. Have a wonderful Father's Day. Hang on the line, okay?
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
All right, and we're going to do this again tomorrow morning at 7. So if you want to take part, dads, all you have to do is text DAD to 925-555 along with your confession. We'll get you on the radio, spill the beans, and we'll let the audience decide as to who will be the winner.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
You all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's just like all out of sorts.
Oh, damn. What are you doing over there, man? You got a lot going on, huh? Would you trip over an Edward Gong sign?
Yo. The guy's just going for broke now, huh?
Bro.
He's just like, yo, I'm here. You may not have heard of me yesterday, but guess what?
Damn. I've never seen the reaction to like a political candidate sign the way that people have reacted to this Edward Gong guy.
Yo, he gone crazy.
Like it's really like people like I was seeing like I don't even know where the hell I was. I had to go to a hardware store, and I was driving up a road, and it was like there was just a giant fence line up the side of the road and townhouses behind it. So there was a big stretch of lawn that just went all the way up the side of this road, and in between two sets of stoplights. So there was no candidate signs at all as I was driving. And then you get to the corner where the stoplight is, and there was about 15 Edward Gongs pulled out of the ground and just stacked on the corner.
Oh, no.
And then I got through the light turned green, drove up again to the next light. No signs. Got to that corner, another 15 of them pulled out of the ground and stacked up. So people are ripping them up.
Oh, okay, that was going to be my question. Were they stacked there ready to go on lawns? Or people were like,
all
get
covered
that
in
gong
dirt.
out of here.
Yes.
So what, he just went ham and like just started...
There's places you're allowed. You're allowed. But
aren't you supposed to like... Is it on people's property, or are you talking like...
Public spaces. Public spaces. You're allowed. As soon as I think it was like June 1st happened, and you were allowed to put political signs on public spaces, mayoral candidate Edward Gong, like he went with the philosophy of if it's not every 5 feet, it's not working.
Yeah. You gonna see me.
And that's all it is. And his slogan is something crazy. What is it here? Hold on here.
I'm gone crazy.
No. It's here to rescue Toronto.
And didn't he put up he bought like digital billboards at Young Dundas?
Man. I don't know.
How much money is this guy?
Political signs downtown at all?
No,
how much money is this guy
there's no grass. There's nowhere to stick him in.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, there's nothing.
And he chose the Blockbuster colors, which is really weird too, right? Like that very distinct,
familiar, and
yellow
friendly.
and blue, right? Yes, maybe that's what he's going for.
Yeah. Nostalgia.
But nobody knows anything about this guy.
Has he been at any of the debates?
No.
No, he's
so
not.
He's literally sign or nothing.
He's not top 5.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he's all sign. Like he's all signed. So his rescue plan, you want to go through his platform a little bit just so you know who Edward Gong is?
Yeah.
Is he paying you?
No, man. But listen, he's probably the most popular candidate I've ever seen running for mayor in this city who has no chance of winning.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think he is polling. Like, I don't think he has any numbers whatsoever. But everybody knows.
10.
Everybody knows who's here to rescue Toronto. It's Ed Gong.
Yeah. Did he get popped for something recently?
He got popped a while ago. Hold on here. Well, no, he didn't get popped. We shouldn't say he got popped. So he was charged years ago by the Ontario Securities Commission with fraud and other related offenses through his company, Edward Enterprises. Right? The probe focused on allegations of suspicious funds being deposited in a New Zealand bank account between 2009 and 2016, which were identified as being profits from a pyramid scheme in China and Canada.
Oh, my God.
In 2021, the company was convicted, fined $1 million in order to forfeit $15 million to Canada Revenue Agency. Gong agreed to forfeit more than $60 million to the New Zealand government. Charges against Gong himself were withdrawn, and he was never convicted of any offense. Very important to say that. Okay.
What's his platform?
He's an innocent man. I don't know what he wants to do. Give people free subways and stuff like that.
Free subways?
Like you get the
rides.
you get the whole train?
Not sandwiches, rides.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sandwiches would be great.
You looked at me like somebody's getting free ham.
I've been eating gabagool sandwiches all day.
I don't know.
So I get To ride the train for free.
Hold
else?
on here. So his platform is he wants to cut $1,000 per household and property tax. All right, fair enough.
Love that. Gone for mayor.
Forming a special TTC and school police unit. Dun dun.
Oh, wow.
Comprised of 100 new police officers, providing elementary and secondary students with $6 a day lunch subsidy.
Hey!
And letting those over the age of 55, damn it, Maury, that's you very soon, and under the age of 18 to ride the TTC for free.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's some good stuff, Edward Gong.
But his, all Gong, vote 44. Like, that's.
Wait, vote 44?
Because he's number 44 on the ballot.
Oh, okay.
Right? So
Wow,
he's
all
not.
the way down there, huh?
Well, it's not ranked. I mean, is it ranked? It might be ranked. No, I don't think it's ranked because the advanced voting started already. But I honestly.
Hold on. So I got to look.
Yeah.
But you mean to tell me I got to look through like names 1 through 43 before I get to Edward Gong?
Yes.
Am I looking that far down?
No.
On the list?
No.
Ah,
Okay. I'm just saying. I think it's on
I'm a
like
top 10 kind of guy.
like page 3, right? If you're not on page 1, you're not winning.
I'm not turning no pages.
But I've never seen a candidate who is so unknown with no shot of winning who has gone so outrageously crazy with the signs.
He has 800 followers on Instagram.
800?
Wow. You gotta start somewhere, though.
Which is like 1/30th of these signs that he's put
not
around.
verified.
He's not verified at all.
No.
Not yet.
Damn. But yeah, anyway, that's the story with Ed Gong.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Mike, hello. It's Roz and Mocha.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Pretty good.
What's on your mind?
I simply cannot trust my cousin anymore.
Mike Euro says, "Hey, Roz and Mocha, fix my life. I recently went through a breakup with a girl who caused me a lot of emotional pain and even made threats towards me. During this difficult time, my cousin came over to my house to provide comfort while I was feeling upset and crying. We ended up venting our frustrations about the situation, discussing how unstable and unreasonable she has been. After our conversation, the following day, he went to my ex's house to attend a party with some friends. I ended up blocking him on social media. We've not talked since. Did I overreact?"
Did you talk to him about the party beforehand? Like, did you know that the party was happening?
No, I didn't.
You had no idea. Okay.
Are you worried that like he's just sort of like that he showed up, or are you worried that he went over there blabbing about what you guys talked about?
A little bit of both. And what would have happened? He obviously had intentions when he went over there.
Oh, really?
Oh, you think that he's into her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you think that he was into her from before?
I'm not sure. When I confronted him, he said, "Well, we were friends before you dated."
Oh, that line.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. And then you were like, "Yeah, but dude, you came over to my house and we were like hanging out and I was like crying on your shoulder and all this stuff, right?"
Yeah, exactly. And it was just a day right after.
So do you think that he was, do you think there's
Probably. I wouldn't put it past either of them. Yeah, they're kind of that type of people.
Do you think that they were before he came over?
No, I don't think that, but definitely there was the intentions as after the breakup when he went to party, because you know how that goes.
So did you hear about anything without talking to your cousin, knowing any of the other people who were at the party? Did you hear anything about what happened at that party?
The only reason I knew he was there was, because I knew another friend that was an acquaintance, if you will, that was at the party. And once my cousin arrived, they were like, "What the hell?" And they sent me and told me what was happening and all that.
So did your acquaintance, tell you if your cousin was trying to get close to your ex?
They said there was flirting, but they left shortly after my cousin got there. So it's unknown.
Yeah, interesting.
Right. Well, I think you're doing the right thing by, if it bothers you so much and you don't want to have any communication, I think you're in every right to do so. And blocking on social media so that you don't see anything that's been happening, I think is a step in the right direction.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, especially the one thing that sort of sucks in all of this is he was deceitful to you, right?
Yeah.
Because he came over and was like your guy, and you guys sat there and opened up to each other, and you're pouring your heart out, and you're thinking that, he's there to sort of help you move past. And then the response that you get from him is, well, we were friends before. Like, to me, that was a crap move. And there's the only reason he would have showed up was to either get information that's going to help him out in his pursuit to get with her, or he just doesn't like you.
Yeah, I know, and it really hurts.
Hey, why did you and your girl break up?
She's just not right for me.
Okay. Yeah. How long were you together for?
I honestly, we dated a few months ago, like probably 5 months ago. We dated for like 6 months, and then we had a little falling out, and we split up. And then just recently, I started seeing her again because she supposedly changed, and we were together probably for like 2.5 months this time.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to do? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, move on. I don't know, like if, down the road you want to rebuild things with it's not like this is your ex-wife or something like that, right?
No.
But I just think that I think that everything just hurts a little bit too much right now to try and mend anything with your cousin. I would just wait for him to reach out to you.
Yeah, that's why I blocked them all on everything, so.
Easy stuff. There you go, Mike.
Yeah, you're doing the right thing, dude.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
All right, buddy. You take care.
All right, perfect. Have a great day.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
On Kiss.
The Roz and Mocha Confessional is open.
Doing this all week for $250 Metro gift cards, along with Ed Sheeran concert tickets for his show this Saturday in Toronto. Father's Day edition, by the way, of the confessional.
We'll bring on two dads to confess something that they probably said to themselves that they were going to take to the grave, something that their families don't know, especially their kids. And all they got to do is confess it to us. And then we will leave it up to the audience to figure out which dad came through with the biggest and best confession.
Head to the phones right now. Yo, Roger, how are you? It's Roz and Mocha.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good, buddy. All right, what is your confession? Something that nobody knows, not even your kids.
Okay, well, I guess she's going to find out now, but she's the music that she listens to, I'm not that big of a fan, and I've made her listen most of her life to Floyd and Zeppelin and all the stuff that I would listen to in the car. But as she got older, she started putting her music on, and just to surprise her, I started listening to Ed Sheeran by myself in the car on Spotify and started learning the lyrics to surprise her while we were driving. Started singing songs with her.
Oh, that's actually kind of sweet.
That's really nice. So how old is your daughter?
She is 18 now.
Okay, so when she heard you start belting out tracks by Ed Sheeran, what was her initial reaction?
That stare that like, what the hell are you doing? Like, she just looked at me and I could just feel it, and I just pretended not to notice it. So I started singing Castle on the Hill by Ed Sheeran, and she was just looking at me. So now we get a good laugh every time that song comes on.
That's awesome. Roger, that's a great confession. So your kid was a huge Ed Sheeran fan. You were not. But because you're such a great dad, while you were alone in your car, you learned all the lyrics to the Ed Sheeran songs just so you guys could sing together in the car?
Yes,
amazing.
Exactly. As a matter of fact, I am an Ed Sheeran fan now. I actually do like him.
So this is going to be a great prize for you then. Okay, Roger, that is a great confession. We are going to, so you're caller number 1. We're going to call you Carpool Daddy Oki.
I love it.
That's awesome.
All right.
All right. Yo, hang on the line, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, buddy. Hello, Pradeep. How are you? It's Roz and Mocha.
Hi, doing good. How are you?
Good, buddy. Okay, so what is your confession today?
Oh, my confession is that my kids love shawarma. I love eating shawarma too.
Shawarma?
But there are shawarma. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, so
shawarma.
good.
So there are times where I would buy it and I would either eat it at the restaurant or I would bring it home and eat it in the driveway so I don't have to share it with my kids.
Yo, you know who talks about that? Who's done that before? You know our friends Cat and Nat, right?
Yeah.
Cat and Nat, they said on their podcast and on Instagram once that they will buy, because they love subs, so they will like buy subs from wherever, Subway or Mr. Sub, and they'll sit in the car on the driveway and wolf down a sub. So when they go inside the house, same thing, just like you, Pradeep, they don't have to share with their kids.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Okay, so
Wait, before you continue, Ross, hold on a second.
Yeah.
I have to ask you a question though. But like when you go in the house, do you not smell like shawarma?
They've called me like that sometimes. Like I go in and I hug them or something, and they'll be like, "You just had a shawarma, didn't you?" And I'm like, "Oh."
And that's, I guess, is going back out for shawarmas.
Wow.
Pretty much, exactly.
Pradeep, that's a great confession. So you said that you eat shawarma in the driveway or in your car just so you don't have to share any with your kids. Pradeep, you are caller number 2. We're going to call you Hide and Go Shawarma.
I don't know shawarma. All right. I'll remember that.
All right, man. And just a friendly reminder, we're giving away today, once again, a $250 Metro gift card along with tickets to Ed Sheeran's concert this Saturday in Toronto. So now we leave it up to the fans of the Roz and Mocha Show to vote either 1 or 2 right now to 925-555. They're going to choose who wins this amazing prize pack, okay?
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
The Roz and Mocha Confessional is open.
Yes. This is my favorite part. The judging.
Father's Day edition, by the way. And we are doing this every day this week. So if you want to take part, just text DAD.
Yes. Not daddy. Not daddy.
Not daddy-o. Dad. To 925-555 along with your confession. Because we are giving away a $250 gift card to Metro, our good friends at Metro, and also concert tickets to see our good friend Ed Sheeran live this weekend in Toronto.
We had 2 dads on who confessed something they swore that they would never tell, take to the grave. Not even their kids know. And it was up to you to vote. Dad number 1, Roger, we called him Carpool Daddy-oki. This is what he had to say.
The music that she listens to, I'm not that big of a fan, and I've made her listen most of her life to Floyd and Zeppelin and all the stuff that I would listen to in the car. But as she got older, she started putting her music on, and just to surprise her, I started listening to Ed Sheeran by myself in the car on Spotify and started learning the lyrics to surprise her while we were driving.
Good dad right
Love
there.
it.
Dad number 2 was Pradeep, called him Hide and Go Shawarma.
My kids love shawarma. I love eating shawarma too. So there are times where I would buy it and I would either eat it at the restaurant or I would bring it home and eat it in the driveway so I don't have to share it with my kids.
Bro.
Yeah, that's
Straight up.
pro
Straight
level.
Up,
I
straight
love
up
it.
dad move.
So Roger and Pradeep, hello. It's Roz and Mocha.
Good morning, guys.
The fans have voted.
And I love this because, as I've said many times, I love the judging part of this. I love the judging part of anything, to be honest with you. But we left it up to the audience. The votes came in fast and furious. Today's winner of Roz and Mocha's Confessional Father's Day edition is Carpool Daddy-oki.
Are you serious?
Congratulations, Roger.
No, that's Roger. That's
Yes,
amazing.
sir.
Yo, Pradeep, thank you very much for participating. Thank you for reaching out. Hope you have a wonderful day, an amazing Father's Day weekend.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Take care, man.
Thank you.
So, Roger, there you go, man.
That is so awesome.
Bro, 73% of the vote.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is incredible, dude.
73%.
Well, Roger, congrats. You just won a $250 Metro gift card to buy all the snacks and steaks and treats that you need for the perfect Father's Day weekend. Plus, and it's a good thing you brushed up on your Ed Sheeran, because you got 2 tickets to see Ed Sheeran at Rogers Center
That
on
is
Saturday.
unbelievable.
Nice.
That is so cool, guys. Thank you so much.
Are you going to take your daughter? You better.
Yeah, most likely, definitely.
Cool. Okay. All right.
That is so awesome.
I
No,
know.
I really hope she's not listening to this right now, so I can surprise her when she gets back.
You're the best.
Roger, happy Father's Day, and thank you once again.
Can I just say one thing? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But for Pradeep, I do the exact same thing with McDonald's fries, dude. All the time on the way home, bud. All the time.
Just snack on the fries before you get home because you know they'll get stuck.
Always, always.
You're so good. Hang on, Roger, okay?
Oh, buddy, you're the best.
Thank you very much, guys.
All right, so we are going to do this again tomorrow. If you want to participate at 7 a.m., all you have to do is text DAD to 925-555 along with your confession, and hopefully you'll be tomorrow's winner.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
You now have less than 24 hours to get your shopping in before Nordstrom is officially closed throughout all of Canada.
Dude, I saw
today's the last day.
Somebody posted a sign the other day from inside a Nordstrom where they were selling single shoes.
What?
The sign said perfect for dogs.
Yeah, they were
What?
selling single shoes. I guess because like the other half got lost or somebody walked off with it or something like that. But they were selling single shoes.
Not a bad price though, $5.
70 to 80% off?
What are you gonna do with a single shoe?
But I guess the sign's right. You give it to your dog.
For what?
To chew.
Chew on?
God.
A chew toy? Yo, $5? For a red bottom? Sure. I'd buy one for $5.
Yeah, so I guess that's it, huh? I never went to Nordstrom.
Oh, man.
Their coffee shop was fantastic.
Was it? Yeah, I never went in.
I loved going to Nordstrom. It kind of sucks that they're
did,
closed.
You
but-
never went to Nordstrom.
I never went.
No, Mocha, you went?
Well, why would I lie?
Well, why would he lie about going to Nordstrom?
I don't know. I just can't picture
That's a
Mocha.
weird thing to lie about.
What, going to a department store?
Like,
because they're so expensive.
Oh, damn. It means you cheap, son.
oh, so what are you really trying to say? That you don't think Mocha can afford Nordstrom?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's unpack this.
No, I just didn't think that he would shop it, and I didn't think
Why?
that was his thing. I didn't
Why?
think that
Because you think
Why?
that like you make an assessment that what he wears looks cheap?
No, I
that
thought
he doesn't
it's-
spend money on
Why?
clothes?
Like I thought that he would shop more at like the Bay.
Well, I do shop at the
Because
Bay.
they have, because they're more like I didn't think Nordstrom.
Because why?
had, like,
Because why? Because
jeans
why?
and
Because
stuff.
why? Because why? Because why? Why did you think the Bay and not Nordstrom?
Because I thought Nordstrom was too fancy for Mocha.
Interesting.
Says your name is Frugal Vandross over here.
Good one, Jeff. Interesting. Okay.
Interesting. So you don't think Mocha's like you don't think he's fancy?
I don't know. I mean, I only ever see him in T-shirts and ball caps.
But those can be. You can have a fancy ass T-shirt.
Sure, you can.
Like T-shirts are, there's like $4 T-shirts, but then there's like $2,400 T-shirts, right? You don't know what he's wearing.
True. I mean, it looks like
What?
looks like a $4.
Looks like a $4.
Like what? Looks like what? Say it.
I just did.
Wow. That's the thing about fashion. You know what I mean? A $4 T-shirt looks like a $4 T-shirt. A $200 T-shirt looks like a $200 T-shirt. But oftentimes, a $2,400 T-shirt can look like a $4 T-shirt.
Yeah.
Damn, that's... oof.
Anything else, Maury?
No, I'm good. Thank you so much for
Wow.
asking.
Okay, well, hold on. Now let's do... what do they call that? What do they call it when you...
Fit check?
Thank you.
I was going to say profiling, but...
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The Roz and Mocha Confessional is open.
Yes. Welcome to the Roz and Mocha Confessional Father's Day edition. This is where we get two dads on with us and get them to confess something maybe they swore they would take to their graves, something that their families don't know, their kids certainly don't know. They confess it to us, and then we leave it up to the audience to vote on which dad came through with the greater confession. And the winner receives an incredible prize.
A $250 gift card to Metro and tickets to see Ed Sheeran live in concert, Rogers Center, this Saturday. All right. Hello, Mark. Welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show Confessional. What is your confession?
So I was a young parent. I was 15 when my oldest son was born. And when he was younger, I used to spend a lot of time up in Ottawa. And this one particular night, I was staying over with a friend at his sister's house, and we got a late invite to a party. I was like, okay, great. We'll just ask your sister to babysit. That's no problem. It was a really nice place and everything. So she agreed. We went out. And so we're out, and I just started thinking, I was like, hey, I asked my friend, what does your sister do for a living? And just completely casual, goes, "Oh, she strips at a few clubs around here." I'm like, what?
Yeah, so you let a stripper look after your baby?
Well, I mean, he was 4.
Oh,
okay, but still.
Yeah. So, oh, damn. So that is the 100% the decision a 15-year-old father would make, by the way.
Damn. And to this day, I guess until now, your son's mother had no idea.
Correct. Neither does he.
And obviously. Wow. Great confession, Mark. Okay, Mark, we're going to call you the stripper sitter.
And I was so hoping you were going to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody yesterday actually said on text, I love the names that Roz comes up for these confessions. Where do you think of them?
Just now. Right now. I get inspired by the stories.
I love it. Okay, hang on the line, Mark.
Thanks.
All right, we next go to Cruz. I love your name because it's the same as my son. Cruz, welcome to the Roz and Mocha Confessional. Go ahead.
Thank you so much for having me. And yeah, what a beauty name, man. I thought you'd like that. Honestly, so I'm a little nervous about this, to be honest. Basically, my daughter was born 10 years ago in the hospital, obviously. My wife had a C-section. We were in the waiting area, and I was allowed to come in afterwards into a semi-private room. So we got put in a semi-private room with another couple. They had a girl as well. We had a girl, both blessed, obviously. And then the nurses asked us to leave. The charge nurse came in and said, "Hey, we're just going to help clean the mums up, get the babies a nice sponge bath, and then the dads can come back in." I said, "No problem." Chatting with the other dad in the room that we were sharing with. He left for a bit to go wash up himself, and I was just kind of sitting in the hall, left for a couple minutes, grabbed a coffee, and then the nurse wheeled what I thought was my wife out of the room. I walked into the room, and the nurse was like, "Oh, are you the father?" I said, "Yeah, I'm the father." So she handed me a baby wrapped up in a pink blanket. I had a really proud dad moment. I took a selfie with my newborn child, and it was a great time. And at that time, my parents had walked in to the room. The other charge nurse walked into our room, and my in-laws were there as well. So we were literally celebrating the birth of my daughter. It was such an amazing time. And meanwhile, my wife, who I thought was getting prepped in the other room to come back into the room, seemed like 10 minutes went by, 15 minutes went by, and we were taking photos after photos. My parents had to understand they were like super Hispanic, so they were all over the photos. My dad was so proud. He was holding the baby, giving it kisses and everything. Mm-hmm. And then, I'm not even kidding, like all of our jaws dropped. My wife was in a wheelchair with what was my daughter. The child I had in my hands was not my daughter. It was the other family's daughter.
Oh, no.
So I looked down at this baby, and I looked at my baby, and they're kind of both like olive skin because I'm like Spanish Samoan, and my wife's Norwegian, and I'm looking, and her parents are looking at me, and I'm looking at the baby. And then the dad comes and he's like looking at me and the other babies, and I was just like, oh my God, like, what do I do? So the nurse is like, "That's not your baby." And I was like, "This is my baby." It was like baby swap, and I didn't know what to do. So I thought I had the right daughter, and I didn't have the right daughter. So then we took a bunch of photos. In the end, what ended up happening was basically like we exchanged baby. And then my parents looked at me, and my in-laws looked at me and said, "We're never telling Heather, my wife, that we took photos with this baby."
Oh,
and my dad said, "No way, this is not the right baby." And to this day, my parents have a picture of my daughter on their fireplace mantle. And every time I go to their house with my daughter or my wife and my other daughter, I just stare at that photo, and my dad just eyes my youngest daughter, like, and I know in the back of his mind, he's like, "This isn't your kid."
Oh, so on the fireplace mantle at your parents' house, they still have a picture of them with the wrong baby?
With the wrong baby, because my dad's convinced that we took the wrong baby home that day. He is 110%
Okay, so Cruz, your story is that during the delivery, the birth of your daughter, there was a mix-up, and a nurse brought you in a baby. You started posing with that baby with all your whole family. Then the actual parents of that baby come in, reclaim their baby. Your wife walks in with your baby, and to this day, your parents still have a picture of the wrong baby and them on their fireplace mantle?
Yes,
wow.
That's correct.
Okay, Cruz, you are dad number 2. We're going to call you Nacho Baby.
All right, now it's time for the people listening to the Roz and Mocha Confessional to text in 925-555. Who are you going with? Dad number 1. So you're either going to text 1 or you're going to text 2 to 925-555. Winner today gets a $250 gift card to Metro along with concert tickets to see Ed Sheeran at Rogers Center this weekend. Thanks, Cruz.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.
The Roz and Mocha Confessional is open.
Yes. Welcome to the confessional.
Father's Day edition.
Yeah. Father's Day weekend coming up this weekend. A lot of dads coming through with the confessions. These, again, we get two dads, to confess something that maybe they said that they were going to take to the grave with them, or something that their family doesn't even know, especially their kids. And you come on the show and you give it to us, and then we leave it up to the audience on who is going to be the winner. Who came through with the bigger and better confession? Dad number one or dad number two? We just talked to dad number one was Mark. Here's a little bit of Mark's story.
I was a young parent. I was 15 when my oldest son was born. And when he was younger, I used to spend a lot of time up in Ottawa. And this one particular night, I was staying over with a friend at his sister's house, and we got a late invite to a party. I was like, okay, great. We'll just ask your sister to babysit. That's no problem. She agreed. We went out, and I just started thinking. I was like, hey, I asked my friend, what does your sister do for a living? And just completely casual goes, oh, she strips at a few clubs around here.
Okay, so Mark was dad number one. We called him stripper sitter. Dad number two was Cruz, a.k.a. Nacho Baby.
Basically, my daughter was born 10 years ago in the hospital, obviously. So we got put in a semi-private room with another couple. They had a girl as well. We had a girl. The nurse was like, oh, are you the father? I said, yeah, I'm the father. So she handed me a baby wrapped up in a pink blanket. And we were taking photos after photos. My dad was so proud. He was holding the baby, giving it kisses and everything. Mm-hmm. And then my wife was in a wheelchair with what was my daughter. The child I had in my hands was not my daughter.
And they took family photos, and this guy's father-in-law still has the photo.
No, his dad.
His dad.
Yeah.
Still has the picture of the wrong baby framed on the fireplace mantle at home. So those were the two dads, the two confessions. It was dad number one, Mark, a.k.a. stripper sitter, and dad number two, Cruz, Nacho Baby.
And once again, $250 gift card to Metro and tickets for the Ed Sheeran concert coming up. And Mark and Cruz are back with us again.
Hello, gentlemen. Hello, dads.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello. How's it going?
All right.
So here we go. Roz, you got the votes tallied?
The votes came through, and it was overwhelming. With 90% of the vote, today's winner for the Roz and Mocha Confessional Father's Day edition is dad number two, Cruz, Nacho Baby.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you so much. Happy Father's Day, brother.
Right on.
We appreciate you, bro. Have a great Father's Day. Thank you for participating and sharing your story today.
Thanks a lot for the time, guys.
Right,
you got it, brother.
Have a good one.
Cruz,
Take care, Mark.
congratulations, man. $250 Metro gift card to buy all the snacks and steaks and treats that you need for the perfect Father's Day weekend, plus 2 tickets to see Ed Sheeran at Rogers Center this Saturday.
Yeah. I'll send you guys a photo on the mantle. It's still there.
Congrats, Cruz. That was a great story. Thank you for sharing your Father's Day weekend conversations at home.
So much,
going to be completely awkward. I'm sure your wife is going to have some questions for her in-laws.
Oh, for sure. She's got it. She is an avid listener, so she's on her way to work right now.
Oh, no.
Damn. Okay, cool.
Yo, your phone's going to be blowing up any second.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, dog. Hang on the line.
Thank you so much, fellas. I appreciate you.
Love you, man. Take care. Hang on. So we're going to do this again, the confessional, tomorrow on the Roz and Mocha Show. What you have to do if you want to take part, you want to share your story, you want to confess something, then text DAD to 925-555 with your confession, and we'll get you on the radio tomorrow. You and another dad and the listeners, Roz and Mocha fans, will vote as to who wins. Again, $250 gift card for Metro and tickets to see Ed Sheeran in Toronto this weekend.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Hello, Vicky. This is Roz and Mocha. Why don't you tell everyone listening right now why you are here?
Oh my God, my in-laws are so rude.
This is gonna be a good one.
You wrote us this, Roz and Mocha fix my life. Every time my in-laws come over, they always want to come super early, like breakfast time, and stay until after dinner, expecting me to feed them all day. They tell me what to feed them, and if we order in, they never help pay. We are a family of 2. They are a family of 5. This weekend, they come over to meet our new son and come empty-handed and expected us to feed them all day. My husband and I have tried to tell them what time we want them to come and have also tried to tell them what we're going to be having for lunch/dinner, but somehow they always get their way. They also refuse to host on holidays because they say they eat well at our house. How do we put our foot down without causing a rift in the family?
Oh, can you not tell them just to stop coming over?
So they don't we don't see them that often because they live a couple hours away.
Oh.
So when they do come, it's like an all-day affair. But
because they want to make it worthwhile, right?
Yeah. But like we are always reaching out to them to be like, hey, let us come over to you guys, so they're not always coming over to our house. But no, they just always want to come over.
So wait, how long is the drive from their place to your place?
Like an hour, 10 minutes. Like
That's nothing.
Okay. So an hour 10. How old are they?
So like they just retired.
Yes.
So they're less than 70, but they also live with my sister-in-law and her husband.
Okay. So they're almost 70, right? They live an hour and a bit away. And what is acceptable for you? What is their arrival time, and what time would you want them to leave?
Noon. I'm like, because I have said so many times, like, come at noon, like,
Yes.
come at lunchtime, we'll have lunch. But they want to come for breakfast.
Okay, hold on. But what time do you want them to leave? If they come at noon, what time are you kicking them out, ideally?
Well, like 7.
7?
Like after dinner. Like
That's a
just
pretty
after
long
dinner,
time, though,
because-
still.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, in a perfect world, like 4, like before dinner.
But don't they understand that you have a newborn at home?
And a 2-year-old, too.
And a 2-year-old.
They want to make a day of it. Okay, they're old, right? And they are probably thinking that they put in their time with your husband, right? Catering to all his needs, feeding all his stupid friends that came over to the house their whole life. They're looking at themselves like, how out of pocket are we because we raised you? You know what I mean? Right? So they're like, yeah, it's not our time anymore. We put in our years. Now we get to come over and eat all your food.
But still, I understand Vicky's side of things.
I
You just
get
don't.
it.
You don't want people at your house. Like, cool, come visit. But you also don't want them freeloading every single time.
How often are they coming over? How often are they coming over?
Probably twice a month. Every other weekend, pretty much.
And they don't offer, like, they don't say, hey, we're coming over this weekend. Let us buy everyone dinner type of thing.
Never. And like when they come, they're coming with my sister-in-law as well, her husband, and
so the whole gang shows up.
Yeah.
So it's the whole family. Yeah.
Like, what about your sister-in-law? She doesn't offer to like buy lunch or anything, or her husband?
No. Oh my God, no.
Oh,
no.
damn.
Yo, I'd move and not tell them where you're going.
Yeah, I know. So would I. I think that you have to. I listen. You can be straight up, but obviously, straight up is very difficult for you guys, right? Or you can just lie. And like, what happens if you say, "We know you guys are coming down on Saturday. We're not actually going to be home till 1."
So actually, the next time that they do come, that's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, oh, we have errands to run or whatever.
See, here's the problem with that, though. Okay, now I'm just talking this through in my head. Okay, that's a lie that could get your ass kicked because what's going to wind up happening is they're going to get there at 1. It's going to be great, and then they're going to go, oh, you know what? Well, you should just give us a key because the next time you guys are out, we can just let ourselves in.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to do that.
They've already asked for a key, like when we moved into this house.
Yeah.
And I was just like, no. I was like, nobody gets a key.
See,
like, oh, yeah,
I think
we can help you.
I
when
think
you guys are on
that
vacation.
first of all, I think that your husband needs to be a little bit more assertive in all of this, right? This is sort of his parents, right? And and I think that boundaries need to be set, and the really difficult conversations. I think that your husband may be leaving this up to you a little bit too much.
Yeah. Wait, your husband doesn't say anything even to his own sister? Like, yo, y'all are coming over so much, like freeloading off of our food and hanging out all day. Like, pitch in.
So he is kind of like, he feels like he's kind of stuck and like he doesn't want to cause a rift because he's like, pretty much we are the only reason why that we have like a relationship like with them, because if we don't like reach out and say, hey, you know, like come over or this or that, like then there is no relationship. But not only that, like he did receive his inheritance early. So he's like, I feel so stuck because he's like, they gave us all this money, and he's like, now I don't want to tell them to, you know, like screw off.
Okay, hold on. How much was the inheritance? How much was the inheritance?
Over $500,000.
Okay. Oh, hold on now here. Hold on now.
Yo,
okay.
Roz and I will be over at 1 o'clock this afternoon.
So the parents gave him his inheritance early, which was about $500,000, right? And then they want to come over on a Saturday and have 3 meals, and you're complaining about it?
Okay, hold on. But this has been happening since before the inheritance.
That's a little bit of information that we needed at the beginning of the convo, Vicky. With that kind of info, you're inviting the whole neighborhood every weekend.
I think if you're going to set boundaries, the conversation has to start with your husband.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yo, what are we eating for dinner tonight, Vicky?
Yeah.
Steak.
Steak.
Oh,
Always
okay.
steak.
I want 2.
And that's what they say. They're like, okay, we have steak, and like your lobster is really good.
Yes.
Surf and turf.
Yeah.
I'm in the mood.
They're talking like 2 people who just gave you guys $500,000.
But it's 5. Not 2, it's 5.
Right?
Damn. Whatever. Roz and I split a lobster.
That money is gone. That money is gone, guys. It's in the house.
It's a you problem.
Damn, Vicky.
Yeah. All right, Vicky.
I'll see you tonight. I'll be the one in the tux.
Thanks, guys.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
On Kiss.
The Roz and Mocha Confessional is open.
Yes. Once again, welcome to the Roz and Mocha Confessional Father's Day edition. We're going to get 2 dads on the phone to confess something they've never told anyone, something that maybe their kids don't even know. They're going to drop it right here. And then we will leave it up to the audience to decide on who came through with the bigger or better confession. And whichever dad wins an incredible Father's Day prize.
$250 gift card to Metro and concert tickets to see Mr. Ed Sheeran live this weekend on Saturday, actually, at Rogers Center. Dad number 1, let's start with your name.
Jason.
Jason, what is your confession?
So, and without going into too many gory details, long story short, back in my day, I was a pretty big dealer/smuggler. Long story short, when I got arrested, I was offered life, fought it, agreed to 7, did 3. Anyways, fast forward 20 years, and now I have kids, and I've changed my life completely 180 degrees. Working in corporate life, downtown, everything's all good, and my kids and extended family have no clue what happened. To the extent that me and my wife have taken on roles with our kids, and she is the cool mom. So it's gotten to the point where just actually the other day, our daughter came home and she had heard something about, the wacky tobacco at work or at school, sorry. And she came home and she's asking her mom all these questions. And, my wife is like, hey, why don't you ask your father? And my daughter looks at her deadpan and says, he's too straight edge. He doesn't know anything about this. And my wife started dying.
So your wife knows about your past then?
But nobody else in your life does.
Nobody else. Okay.
Nobody else.
So when you say big dealer/smuggler, obviously you mean drugs. What kind of stuff are we talking here?
I mean, like I said, I'm not proud of, my past, but we can say, I was going from here to there.
Okay, what color was it? What color was it?
Well, there was some green, and then there was some, I guess, brownish yellow crystals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were transporting then?
Yeah.
You were a courier.
Well, and then I was also, I was doing both.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Jason, your confession is that when back in the day you were a dealer/smuggler, got popped, you were looking at life, you hired great lawyers, got it down to 7, you did 3, and your kids have no idea. Jason, we're going to call you Daddy-O Escobar.
Hey, I have a question about jail. when you were in there
Yeah.
for 3 years? Was it like the way it is in the movies, like really, really scary, and like the other inmates there are always trying to mess with you and they're really mean and you got to kind of like fight your way into getting respect?
Okay, so there's a common misconception because there's two types of prison you can go to. There's the state level, or here in Canada, the provincial level, where it's like the everyday crimes, right? So that is kind of what they show more so on TV. Then there's the federal prison that I went to, which is like kind of the upper echelon of the criminal world, I guess. And you still have to defend yourself, and they still will try you. But there's a lot more respect and more humbleness because you never know who you're trying. It could be a cartel leader right in front of you. You never know.
Right. Damn.
Did you get into any scraps in there?
For sure. I was the shot caller.
Oh, bro. There we go.
I want you on our team, bro.
There we go.
Private security.
Okay, dude. Well, Jason, hang on for us, and we're going to get another dad on the phone, and we'll leave it up to the audience.
Roz is so shook right now.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm trying not to blow this guy's cover.
I know. Ian, how are you, man? It's Roz and Mocha.
Not bad. How are you guys?
Good, dude.
Okay, Ian, go ahead with your confession, bro.
Okay, so I met my baby mom like a long time ago, and we hooked up. But my job was I was a driver, so I would drive massage girls, strippers, escorts, whatever.
Oh, okay. So
And-
you weren't like when you said driver, you weren't like an Uber driver, taxi driver. I mean, I guess you technically were, but for
This
people
was
in
actually long. This was actually long before Uber came out.
Okay. So your confession is what? That you met your baby mama while you were driving escorts and massage girls around from appointment to
Right.
appointment?
Yes, and I've been doing that for a while, and my daughter didn't know. And now she's 11, but now I still drive off and on a couple of girls, but most of my driving now is actually for an agency.
Okay.
So I actually drive for real people now.
Okay. So you when you say you met your baby mama, like your baby mama was somebody that you were driving around?
No, she was actually working in one of the spots that I was driving people there. I was driving girls there. And every time I would go there, she would always flirt with me.
Okay.
So she knew what you did for a living.
Yeah, she knew what I was doing.
Was she in the business?
Yeah.
Doing
massage.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Well, Ian, you are dad number 2. We're going to call you Driving Miss What? Your confession is that you met your baby mama while you were a driver for escorts and massage attendants. So there you go. We are going to leave this now up to the audience. This is a tough choice today. Holy.
Text in either 1 for dad number 1 or 2 for dad number 2 right now to 925-555. Winner today gets a $250 gift card to Metro along with concert tickets to see Ed Sheeran Saturday at Rogers Center.
The Roz and Mocha Confessional is open.
Welcome to the Roz and Mocha Confessional, Father's Day edition. We had 2 dads on with us to give their confessions a little while ago. We left it up to the audience to vote on who came through with the bigger confession, the better confession, the thing that holds the most weight when they tell you that their kids don't know and other people in their family have no idea. We talked to Jason. Jason was dad number 1 who confessed this.
Back in my day, I was a pretty big dealer/smuggler. When I got arrested, I was offered life, fought it, agreed to 7, did 3. And now I have kids and, I've changed my life completely 180 degrees. And my kids and extended family have no clue what happened.
Damn.
So yeah, Jason, we called him Daddy-O Escobar. He was a smuggler/dealer who got popped and was sentenced to life, had a good lawyer, served 3. Then there was Ian, dad number 2.
Okay, so I met my baby mom like a long time ago, and my job was I was a driver. So I would drive massage girls, strippers, escorts, whatever.
Okay.
Also said that from time to time he still does it now.
Yeah. So Ian was a driver of escorts and massage girls. We called Ian Driving Miss What? The gentlemen are back on with us now. Hello, dads.
Dads, are you there?
Hello, dads.
Yo, why can't I hear you guys?
I don't know. Hello, dads.
Oh, hold on.
Okay. Hold on. We got you.
There we go. Are you guys there?
Yeah. Hey.
All right. Whew. Father's Day this weekend. We love the Roz and Mocha Confessional Father's Day edition. And you guys both came through with some monster confessions. And of course, we always set this up with, these have to be the things that maybe you promised yourself that you would take to the grave or that your families don't know, your kids don't know. Both Jason and Ian came in hot with the confessions. We left it up to the audience to vote. And we got a differential, a number that we've never had on this show before.
Oh.
Ever. The winner of today's Roz and Mocha Confessional Father's Day edition, with a percentage of 98.5% of the vote.
Wow.
An overwhelming win is dad number one, Jason Daddy-O Escobar! Hey! Ian, thank you so much, man. Happy Father's Day, brother.
Thanks.
All right, later, dude. Jason, congratulations, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
You just won a $250 Metro gift card to buy all the snacks and steaks and treats that you need for the perfect Father's Day weekend, plus 2 tickets to see Ed Sheeran at Rogers Center this Saturday.
Amazing. Thank you, guys.
Right on, man. Happy Father's Day, Jason.
Yeah, happy Father's Day, guys.
You got it, man.
And we are going to do this again tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. So, dads, if the bar has been set.
Wow.
Right? So, what's your confession? What's the one thing that you swore you'd take to the grave that your kids don't know? And you want to share it with us on the Roz and Mocha Show? Because, again, another gift card, $250 for Metro, and another set of tickets, 2 tickets to see Ed Sheeran for Saturday, up for grabs for tomorrow, right?
Yeah, man. And if you didn't get sentenced to life...
Yeah, call us from jail.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like you have to call us from jail.
I don't know how you beat that. I really don't. But it's a whole new game tomorrow. 2 new dads, 2 brand new confessions.
Yeah. Text DAD to 925-555 along with your confession.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
God damn, the Olsen twins are 37 today.
Yo. Wow.
37.
Good for them.
That's wild. Because they just sort of disappeared, right? Rightfully so. They became
They're
billionaires.
still fashionable people, right? They still do have a fashion.
No.
line.
Oh, no. I'm not. I don't mean disappeared. Like, I mean, they went to run their empire. Like,
They got out of the celebrity world. Like, they did, obviously, Full House. And then after that, they did a couple of movies when they were still young.
Yeah.
And then as they became teenagers, I guess was it in and around then when they started the clothing line, right?
Yeah, they were
And a
young.
bunch of
They were
stuff?
young.
And then they pulled away from
from
acting.
Because it was real crazy because we were just so used to at the time, like when they were, because when was Full House on? Like 90s, right?
Yeah.
So we were still very much in the time where the only stories from celebrities who were children in the business, the only stories we heard were that of their parents ripping them off. Or they were just left with nothing at the end of it. And everything was sad. Every single story was sad. And what made the Olsen twins incredible was that they were the first success story that I can remember where the people around them, as far as I know anyway, one, didn't screw them over, but made the absolute best decisions on their behalf that anybody, management team, parents, whatever, could have made for them. Like they were an empire when they were 12.
Yeah.
They are now, so 7 days ago, Hello Magazine said that their net worth is $500 million.
Yeah,
good for them.
Crazy. Like
At
really,
37
really
years old.
crazy. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, oh God. Like, and their stuff was in every department store and all because they did, what was their TV show that they did? Didn't they have characters that they played at one time that weren't the Olsen twins? Didn't they do something else, like some other brand they had?
Well, they were in a couple of movies. movies.
Maybe, yeah.
And then the last season of Full House, they were making $80,000 each per episode.
Yeah, but then somebody started
The
to
Netflix
turn
Full
them.
House?
No, they didn't.
No, their own.
Oh, no, they weren't on that one.
No, and then somebody turned them into a brand, and then they made hundreds of millions of dollars, which is crazy. And then their sister came out of nowhere.
Elizabeth Olsen. They were in It Takes Two.
It Takes Two. That's what it was. Yes. Yes.
And yeah, Elizabeth Olsen.
Elizabeth Olsen's amazing.
Yeah,
she's incredible.
She had a good run, 10 years with Marvel.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Their brand is called The Row.
The Row. No, what was it before though? It was something else, like when they were
Did they ever
selling
do makeup or no?
lunchboxes and kids' clothes and umbrellas and like anything that you could put their name on, they sold, man.
They never did makeup, did they?
$500 million.
I don't think so.
No, it was all clothing and accessories.
Yeah, it's all fashion.
Good for them.
Fine. What would your signature thing be, more? If somebody signed you to a fashion deal where they were like, we're going to make the signature, damn it, Maurie, what?
Cologne.
I'm
very big in fragrance. Like, I love fragrance. I collect fragrances, like little teeny bottles that I get for free.
Was it going to be damn it by Maurie?
That's a name, man. Wow.
What are your Maurie? What are your favorite smells?
Oh my God, I love bergamot.
No. Like in the world, what are your favorite smells?
Like, because bergamot's a smell.
No. Like I know you love chestnuts.
I love chestnuts.
Are you calling it bergamot?
Bergamot.
Okay.
Okay.
So chestnuts?
You love chestnuts. I know you love patchouli.
Patchouli.
Yes. And
bergamot. I love tobacco.
Okay. So chestnut, patchouli, and tobacco. That should be your scent right there.
Dude.
What about with a hint of chocolate?
You could do.
Yeah,
cocoa
not even.
or
I don't
cacao.
think chocolate. I think we need to go more specific and say with an undertone of Twix. Right? So roasted chestnuts.
Yeah.
Okay. Patchouli. Tobacco with an undertone of Twix.
Are we doing undertone of Twix or are we doing the Bueno?
No. Twix.
Twix?
Definitely
Okay.
Twix. Definitely Twix. I would wear.
Bueno's version 2, bro.
I would wear Damn It by Maurie. I really would.
you wouldn't, you liar.
I would try it.
With an undertone of Twix?
I would try
Bro,
it.
That sounds like a layer, like just a 7-layer cake. That's just so disgusting.
With tobacco and bergamot, that's a good smell.
I would try it. No bergamot.
Oh, no
Maurie.
bergamot. Sorry, no bergamot.
No.
Bergamot. I cannot wait for Damn It by Maurie.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Any of you walk by somebody today that was smoking weed because am I the only one that smells weed right now?
Yeah, I don't smell weed at all.
I was when I came in.
Smoking weed?
Smoking weed?
No, smelling the weed.
Oh.
Maurie.
Did you walk by somebody that was smoking weed then?
2 people at a gas station.
That's what it is then.
Maybe it's the gasoline.
No, it's weed. He just
The
said
weed, man.
No, but could gasoline smell like weed?
No, it's weed.
Well, there were 2 people smoking weed at the Petro-Canada.
So why wouldn't it be that?
Why would it be gasoline after I just said it smells like weed in here?
Well,
and, you
because
were like, yeah, there were 2 people smoking weed. Maybe it wasn't that.
No, because
Maybe it was gasoline.
Maybe it was gasoline.
Because I was holding the nozzle.
If I would have said, hey, it smells like gasoline in here, and you said I was at the gas station holding the nozzle.
But there was 2 people smoking weed beside me. Are you sure it wasn't weed? That would sound stupid.
Maybe it was them.
That would be ridiculous. So you were hanging out with guys. You were smoking weed at a gas station before work?
No, breathing it in. I was forced to.
You can't work on the radio high.
Where does it say that?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Bro, business book, code of conduct.
Yeah, you know that thing you got to do that pisses you off
every machinery.
Every 6 months on the computer at work?
God, we got to do that by Friday.
I know.
See that email?
Oh,
Sorry, did you see all those emails?
Yes.
Like, what happens if you don't do it?
Look at Shem smiling. You did it on first day, didn't you?
Bro, I did that like weeks ago.
Shut up.
Shem, management.
Ass kisser.
Is it because you're management? That's why?
It's because I'm responsible.
Oh, come on.
please.
You're not busy. We got to give you more work.
Yeah.
You're
you think,
not
Shem,
busy.
when you fill out the company mandated code of conduct, right? That companies everywhere make their employees do. Like, we all know, like, how to behave and what to do and what not to do, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
When you fill it out on day one, do you hope that someone in like senior management sees like your name pop up with that particular date?
I kind of hope I get a plaque out of it, to be quite honest with you.
Uh-huh.
You know? Like, look at that. Look at that.
Shem, he filled it out on day one.
Right away.
Hey, Shem, I just got an email from somebody who says they work here, but they can't get into the building, and they're wondering if they can use my password to email security. Is that allowed?
Well, not at all.
Not
at all. If you did the training, you would know this.
Damn, see?
What happens if you don't fill the thing out?
Well, find out.
If I, on my way in this morning, Shem, I saw a mysterious backpack in the lobby. I didn't say anything to anybody.
Oh, well, that's responsible.
What about that hot stock tip that we got? Are we allowed to say it on the radio?
Bro, I was at a cafe last night telling everybody about it.
Wow.
Everybody loves good news.
I think it's time you guys take that training.
Right?
Like instantly.
I forgot my laptop at work. Can I ask Mary to log in for me?
This is really disheartening as management. You know, I have to say 3 delinquents that I work with.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
Kiss925.com.
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.